I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. For the millennials out there, shout out to the original Mean Girls movie. All right. Let's jump on in to continuing on with the Learn the Tarot card series. Months and months later, I know I'm behind, but this is going to be for the Five of Wands. So if you've been watching these things so far, you guys know I read more intuitively, so I'm not going to go off of some of the more traditional meanings. I think those are good and important to learn, but I learned to read more intuitively first before I learned like the background as far as the general overall meanings of the tarot. So that's how I'm going about things, and I'm still using the Melanated Classic Tarot for this. And let's jump on in. So let's start off with this being a number 5. So with the number 5 energy, as we talked about before, with these being, we're now into the minor arcana. So this number 5 is going to relate back to the Hierophant card. All the number 5 cards in the minor arcana are going to relate back to the Hierophant card in the major arcana. So it's going to tie into some of those themes as well. So you might want to listen to that card meaning as well before you continue on, for example. But so basically, anytime a 5 energy is coming up, there's likely going to be some sort of lesson involved in it for you, whatever, or lesson involved in it for the client, whoever you're reading for, whether you're reading for yourself or reading for others. It's likely going to also tie into it some sort of energy or theme pertaining to spiritual growth, spiritual lessons, higher learning, wisdom, doing research, schooling, education, what's the word I'm looking for? Commitments, teacher-student relationships, and so on. But okay, so that's kind of more of Hierophant energy, right? I'm just talking about the number 5. Also with the number 5 in numerology also is often tied into change and transition, which sometimes can bring about challenges. And with it also being an odd number, anything that's going to have that energy of like an odd number, or especially with the number 5, sometimes change and transition can feel just like that. Like it could feel odd, it could feel uncomfortable. So not all change is going to be smooth sailing. And even sometimes when you are going through amazing, beautiful, happy change, you can still feel uncomfortable in that energy because you're not used to it. It's not what's familiar. So that's some of the energy of this number 5 that is coming in. And Wands being the energy of also actions and things of more of an action energy. This feels to me like that uncomfortable feeling of annoyance or stress or things of that nature coming into play. So this could be represent the energy of people that are behaving in a petty way or at conflict or maybe fighting back and forth. And for me, whatever reason, the Wands often represent online energy for me. I've talked about that before. It's not saying it's always online, but often, for whatever reason, the Wands to me often come up in like questions or readings regarding stuff that's online or virtual or dealing with technology as well. So this could also be like some sort of online discourse where people are disagreeing or trying to get a rise out of each other, that kind of a thing as well. So 5 of Wands energy, whatever you're asking about, whoever's asking, basically can come represent something that is happening that is temporarily stressful or temporarily annoying or temporarily challenging or making you feel uncomfortable. But it does help you grow, it does help you learn, it does help you evolve, and it is something that is likely to pass with time. It's just that throughout the process, it's going to be really important that you learn first and foremost, like what's really valuable or not as valuable to you anymore in terms of how you want to move forward coming out of this. And how you are handling the behavior. Are you acting in a more evolved and mature nature than you would have in the past or not? You know, things like that. So reversed, sometimes I read them, sometimes I don't, as you guys know. This could represent like even more stubbornness or even more just really immature behavior or actions from somebody, or a situation that just the annoyance is continuing, or maybe you feel stuck in it. So maybe you either need to really sit and think about, like, is it time to just leave altogether, that kind of a thing. And for some people, or some readings rather, it really just depends upon the energy that you're feeling inside when you're doing the reading, as well as the cards around it that are going to tell you what's actually happening. Because in some cases, like if the other cards around it are very positive, this could also represent, okay, you are coming out of that annoying energy, stressful energy, petty energy, conflict, or detaching from it, all of that for whatever, or coming out of the challenging time and it's getting easier now. So it really just depends. This is why I also say like there's no one size fits all for the cards. There's no one meaning. It's going to change. The meaning of it is going to change based upon the cards around it, the question, the feelings you're getting, etc. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is also, wait, I just want to backtrack a bit. This also to me gives haters or confused fans energy, like they're hating on you, but deep down they're actually jealous or envious of you or your work, or it's giving confused fan. You know what I mean? That's what I also get with this, especially going back to kind of that online energy too, like the people that got nothing better to do. They feel down about themselves, so they project that negativity onto you because you frustrate them because of you show them or represent the achievements that they want, or an energy they want to embody, or something that you have that they do not, and it gets to them. So instead of seeing it as inspiration, it becomes hateration. They become haters instead. So this also kind of gives me that energy too when I think of the Five of Wands. So now, again, if you guys enjoyed this, if you made it this far, send me a leaf emoji. My eyes went to the leaves. Comment below, how have you seen the Five of Wands show up in your readings, or how do you connect to it? What are some weird scenarios you've seen it show up as? Comment below. Like, subscribe if you feel drawn to do so. Share it around, and I will talk to you guys another time. Bye.